Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got a viewer writing in, wants to know about what lens to buy on a Nikon D5500. And if in fact the D5500 is the body they should be buying. So we have, what's our YouTube username? Inasis Hatumid. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm terrible with non-English names. I really wish I had learned another. I'd love to learn Spanish or something. I wish I could speak more languages and was more fluent. I'm sure I slaughter a lot of people's names, and I apologize. Hey, Matt, I'm about to buy a Nikon D5500 body only for mostly portrait pictures, but both still and slightly moving. Most of the pictures will be taken inside. Hope I chose the right camera. Can't decide which lens to buy along. I veer between the Tamron SP 85mm f1.8 DIVC USD and Nikon 85mm f1.8G. Any suggestions on the lens, on the choice of lens and camera? Thank you ahead for your answer. Well, thank you for your question. Off the top of my head, I like the D5500. I always have. It's a very capable little camera from Nikon. And if you want to do some video, it's probably the correct one for you. However, if I was using it mostly for portraits, I will buy the 7100 because you can probably get the 7100 for an even better price than the 5500, especially at a refurb. And I would, my own preference would be the 50mm. I would get a 50mm f1.8G or 50mm f1.8.4. As you know from watching the channel, I do have the 50mm f1.4D. Where is that? Okay, so I'm not sure where I put my f1.4D at the moment, but it's around here somewhere. But I have my f1.4SC, which is an even older body, and this is on the 3400 at the moment, but roughly the same body look and size, so you can see what it looks like on there. And that one I really like as a portrait lens. Regular users of the channel will know, viewers of the channel will know, I really like the 50s because it gives us a very close to an 85mm on a crop sensor body. It's about 75mm, right, with the 1.5. This is the 85 f1.8G, and I love this lens. I like it on the crop sensors as well, but it's longer. I like this on full frame. I love it with the D810, with the 610, with the 750. So that's what I would point out. Just make sure that it's not an 85 you're wanting, because if it's an 85 you're wanting, like the look of the focal length of an 85, then you might want a 50 on the 5500. That's what I wanted to point out. Between the Tamron and the Nikon, I would lean towards the Nikon, but I'll throw that out to you guys. Which one would you guys buy? The Tamron, DIVC USD. It is vibration controlled. It has image stabilization in it. But I think you could probably get the Nikon at a better price. I'm not really sure you need an image stabilized lens as a portrait lens. But which one would you guys buy? I would go with the Nikon. That would be my choice. As you know, I have had some bad luck with Tamron in the past, so I admit to probably being a little biased that way. But again, if you're shooting on a crop sensor body, 5500, or as I recommended, maybe looking at the 7100, just more of a pro body, more pro features, a little bit better performing camera. The 50s are my choice for portrait work on a crop sensor body. You can get an f1.450 for the price of this, the 85, so you get a faster lens, lighter, smaller. It's a win-win all around. And if you get the 7100, you don't have to get the G. You can get an older D like I bought, or even an older. We wouldn't want to put this lens on a 7100 because it will interfere with the motor drive. It won't in the 3000 and 5000 series. But you could buy a D or a non-D 50mm f1.4, and that would probably be my recommendation because that's what I like for portrait lenses. Not that there's anything wrong with using this as a portrait lens on there. It just becomes like a 130 something, which is a little long for me. If it's not too long for you, by all means. But bear that in mind. What would you guys do? Let me know. Let's help out Inasis. Let me know in the comments below. Which way would you go? Would you go with the 55? Would you go with my recommendation of 71 or something else? And would you go 85? Or would you go with a 50 like I suggested? Let me know why and your reasons. Thanks for your question, Inasis. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.